Soren stood ready, his lightsaber ignited, prepared for whatever may come. Quill, on the other hand, did the most logical thing he could think of. He dove behind a fallen log and shouted, "Do the freezy thingy, Soren. No time like the present." As the Trandoshans closed in on their position, Soren began emanating a green aura, his power surging. His voice became amplified, echoing through the dense Kashyyyk jungle, as if it came from everywhere at once. The Trandoshans halted mid-step, their instincts warning them of an unseen force. "I know you relish the hunt," Soren's voice boomed, "but this time you've bitten off more than you can chew." The unmistakable silhouette of a Trandoshan emerged from the undergrowth. His reptilian eyes gleamed as he studied Soren, his head tilting slightly. "Jedi," the Trandoshan rasped, his guttural voice filled with amusement. "A rare prize." Soren tightened his grip on his lightsaber. "Walk away. That was your last warning." The Trandoshan chuckled, a sound like grinding gravel. "No, little Jedi. You should run." He lifted his arm to give the order, only to be blinded by a sudden flash of green light. Before the Trandoshans could react, they realized something was wrong. Their blasters, every single weapon, were gone. They glanced around in confusion, their clawed hands suddenly empty. As the lead Trandoshan looked up, he found Soren standing exactly where he had been, unmoved. But before the Jedi lay a large pile of blasters, vibroblades, and assorted weaponry, neatly stacked as if plucked from their owners mid-motion. Soren's lightsaber still hummed in the dim jungle light. The leader hissed, his slitted eyes narrowing. "What is this Jedi magic?" Soren raised a hand, and the Trandoshan was lifted off the jungle floor, frozen in place by an unseen grip. The reptilian hunter struggled, but it was futile. "I warned you," Soren said evenly. "I don't wish to harm any of you, but I am capable of changing the very fabric of your realities." His voice grew deeper, reverberating through the jungle. "By the time I'm done, you will all believe your Jagannath points have vanished into nothing. There will be no path to your scorekeeper's favor." From behind the fallen tree, Quill peeked out, watching as the Trandoshan's expression shifted from defiance to pure terror. Soren's glow intensified, the emerald light crackling around him like living energy. "Leave this planet now before I change my mind, and if a single Wookiee is harmed before you're gone." His gaze locked onto them, his tone chillingly calm. "I will know, and I will find you. Not one of you will reach your precious scorekeeper." Silence hung in the jungle. Then, in a blur of movement, the Trandoshans turned and fled, vanishing into the undergrowth, leaving only dust in their wake. As the last of them disappeared, Soren exhaled and powered down his lightsaber. He turned to find Quill staring at him, his expression that of a child who had just discovered his new favorite toy. "Oh, you just went there, didn't you?" Quill grinned. "That was some really dark stuff, Soren. I'm impressed. I didn't know Jedi talked like that. You sure about not taking a trip to the intergalactic banking clan?" "Could be a fun day out," Soren sighed, rubbing the bridge of his nose. "You're relentless. How does Lyra put up with you?" Quill laughed. "It's a love-hate relationship. She loves to hate me." Soren shook his head, but despite himself, a small smirk tugged at his lips. Kashyyyk, it seemed, was far from done with them yet.